Hey YouTube, Fragcomm, how's everybody doing? Welcome to another Q&A session on the Rob Zoe channel. This is of course the A session, one of many on my channel. Again, if you're new to this format, I will put a link down below. That's where your questions go to another video. You have to go to another video and ask your questions if you wish to ask me any. Please do not ask the questions in this video because I will not be answering them. Again, thank you for all your support. So let's get into some of the questions that I've seen on that video. So first one's from Loving Moldova. Wow, nice name. So first question, hello. I know you love Daring Scents. So my question is regarding that. How do you react when you're wearing a Daring scent you love, but you know people around you won't like it? For example, I know you like Q3.Do I, but I tried it and can't stand the rough scent. People around you won't like it. That has happened quite a few times actually. Obviously I don't go overseas anymore. I have more of an office job. Which is a good thing because I'm wearing my collection quite a bit more. I'm sampling less just because I'm home now and I can basically wear my collection. Obviously I know what's a little too daring for the office, but sometimes there's a part of me that wants to try to go daring in the office and just see what I get kind of reaction. And at times it's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. What have I worn? One that has really done some damage was this one. Rose Poivre by the different company. This is Jean-Claude Elena. Oh my god, an amazing rose base set. Oh freaking, I have a review on this. It's 30 minutes long, but if you really want a rose base scent, petals, everything, oh my god, a dirty rosy scent, and what a great, oh my god, love it. It's one of my favorites ever of all time. I wore that in the office. I wore 2 sprays, kind of go casual, you know. It's a rose base scent. It does have like this animalistic punch to it. And I got some bad reactions. How do I deal with it? How do I react? People know in the office, and people know that know me, know I'm the guy, the scent guy. I'm gonna wear some daring stuff, and you can't really do much when people don't like it around you. You can spray less if you want. I've learned my lesson with that one. I'm just not going to wear it in the office because a lot of people were kind of, not offended, but they were really, they didn't like that. They didn't like that smell at all. So I stay away in the office with Rose Poivre. It kind of went away. But a big winner in the office was, I've got a few big winners in the office. If you're looking for compliments, where are you? Ombre Narguilé by Hermes. Holy crapola. People in the office just absolutely love the apple pie. When Mark wears apple pie in the office, he's probably the most popular guy in the office. It's actually one of my probably the most complimented scent in 2015. I kind of want to do a video on that, but anyway. Moving on to the next question. 912 all day long, baby. So 912 all day long asks, when are you going to launch your own niche house? Kerosene did it. I'd buy a fragrance made by you. Well, thank you. How or when am I going to launch my own niche house? It just doesn't come overnight. I have played around with the idea of it. Is it anytime soon? No, it's not going to happen. I've played around being a perfumier. I've played around with the idea of me just having a house and hiring perfumiers to kind of guide my ideas into what I want in a bottle. So there's multiple avenues to go with. I'm not going to close the door on that, but I'm just going to say that right now there's nothing in the plans for it. Would that be something I'd be interested in? Oh, most likely. I would love to have a fragrance house under my own name and really see what I can do, but yeah, you never know. I'll never close the door on that, but it's one of those, I guess, one of those dreams. You just gotta one day just grab it by the horns and go. So thank you for your question. Thank you for your support. If I ever make a fragrance house, if I ever have a fragrance house, 912 all day long, you'll get one of the first bottles. I'll give it to you. Next questions is from Salam Million. Do you use aftershave or body spray? No. Are you worried it would ruin your fragrance scent? No, I don't wear aftershave. No, I do not wear body spray. I wear deodorant, but that's it. How do you scent your car? How do I scent my car with those little trees? Yeah, those work pretty good. I once bought a fragrance spray bottle that was made especially for cars, and it was a little expensive and very unique, and my car got a lot of compliments. Wow. I don't know if you're making fun or I don't even know if you're being serious, but no, I wouldn't. I know some people have used their cologne in their cars. I know a lot of people have done that. I haven't. I just use regular, standard little trees. That's it, man. Jason T asks, "Hey Mark, big fan. Respect. Just wanted to know how many fragrance boxes you've kept over the years, as well as how do you keep and access them when doing a review." I've touched upon that. I do own, well, I would say 98% of my fragrance collection they've been bought brand new in box. I don't buy testers. I rarely buy used fragrances. I obviously use a lot of splitters. They buy brand new bottles, they split it. So I do have all my boxes. They're all in big totes, those big plastic totes. They're about yay big. I have them in obviously, you know, one tote is designer boxes of fragrances, designer, that I've already reviewed, so it's in that tote. It's in the back because I don't access the boxes, I don't need them. And then there's designer to be reviewed. So when I'm doing a review, let's say, here I go, I got Clive Christian C right here. The box for this is actually in a tote called Niche Fragrance that haven't been reviewed. So it makes easier to find a box because I have over 1,000 fragrances, which means over 1,000 boxes. I got, how many totes? Probably, I would say a dozen totes in my garage full of fragrance boxes. So it's kind of a chore to really find the box that goes with the fragrance I'm going to be reviewing. You should see me. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes I'm dumping like multiple boxes and totes of boxes, hundreds of boxes everywhere, trying to find the one box for Clive Christian C. Where's that box? I gotta find it. So yeah. Oh, that's not the end of the question. I myself keep most of my colognes in their boxes. So I have 60 or so boxes, which seem like a lot, yet nowhere near your level. So yeah, I don't put them, obviously you guys see them. There's a whole bunch here. You guys have seen really my fragrance room from top to bottom. None of them are in a box, unless it's a backup bottle. I don't have any. I think I only have like 2 backup bottles left. And those are actually bottles that I want to do like giveaways for you guys or something. We'll see. But no, I don't. Those boxes aren't here. The only boxes that are here are the ones that are going to be reviewed or from my actual haul right now. Those boxes are still here. Next is from A Gentleman's Journey. Hey, that one, that name looks familiar. I have one, Mr. Robes. Who are your 3 most missed reviewers you wish would come back? 3. If I had to choose 3. Hero comes to mind, just because we just had a blast. Just myself and him, always, it was a mutual respect. Not even that, but we challenged each other as reviewers too. It was really one of the most fun I've had while reviewing it. It was fun having somebody that almost challenged me as a reviewer. He said, "Come on, you know, bring on your next best shot." I had fun with Hero. Next would probably be Tim Sweatkoff, just because he was one of my biggest supporters on YouTube. And this is a guy that hasn't been on YouTube for several years. But when the YouTube fragrance community, if you guys don't know, first started, there was like only like 3 or 4 of us, and Tim was the guy that I was actually the guy that I watched videos the most of, him and Cubby. But his style kind of appealed to me. He had longer videos than Cubby. Cubby only had like 3-4 minutes, and this guy had like almost 10-minute reviews, and I enjoyed that kind of style, more in depth, right? I'd like for him to come back. He had a huge following too. A lot of people loved Tim's style. Thirdly, I'm trying to think. This would be probably a 2-way tie with J.R. Ryder and Cutlass Supreme Brandon. Same thing with Hero. I think that's when I had the most fun, was that time when there was Tim, myself, and then after that it was J.R. Ryder came into play, Brandon came into play, Julio came into play. That was and then Hero. That was the time that I had tons of fun with the fragrance community, and I'm kind of taking a step back from the community. You know, I don't do Fragrance Idol anymore. I haven't really done any any collaborations. Not that I don't want to. It's just the time's not there. And when I do have time to do fragrance reviews, I kind of want to do fragrance reviews. You should see collaborations and things. They take a lot of time, and there's so many people now. I'm kind of out of touch with the community. I'm kind of doing my own thing here, unfortunately, but still a huge fan of the community. I'm always community based. Anybody that knows me knows. Those would be the 3, Chad, that I think I would bring back. 3, 4, just because of the way we interacted together. Not to put away any other fragrance reviewers. There's so many. I could probably name off 12 to 20 fragrance reviewers that have come and gone, and that have been really good friends, great reviewers, things like that. Some people that, you know, deleted their whole channels and things like that. So I think those would be the ones that I would like to return. Next is from IEN17. What are the top 5 frags you can't live without? What are the most weird reaction you got from women after smelling a frag you're wearing? Good and bad. Top 5 fragrances that I can't live without. What are the top 5 frags I can't live without? That's a loaded question. I really can't answer that. I can't even name off 5. Just looking here in this whole section right here that you see here, I could name 5 easily. I really can't answer that one. What's the most weird reactions? Oh man. Some bad reactions. I've had my fair share, and my good. Nothing really pops into mind as anything that would be entertaining for you guys. I've had, you know, the worst reaction that you get from a fragrance. What the, you know, people saying, what the hell's that smell? I've had that. And I know it's me. I'm like, oh shit. God damn it, I shouldn't have wore leather oud in the office today. 10 sprays. God damn it, what was I thinking? You know, things like that. So yeah, sorry about your question there. I didn't expect. I should have came a little more prepared for that one. But 5 frags I can't live without. Again, I could go easily with just the 5 that are right up here. That's a hard question. Next, B. Jones. B. Jones asks, what's the thinking behind spraying on the chest underneath a t-shirt and a shirt? The spray's probably not going to get any projection, but I know it is a common practice. That is just something I personally have done myself. It's not a, you have to do it. Obviously not. You know, anything I say or do isn't, you know, the Bible of fragrances. It's not, it's just the way I felt is the best way that works for me. The thing behind spraying on the chest for me is a lot of my fragrances sit there for a long time before being used. So the atomizer, this is probably a bad bottle or a bad example. The atomizer, or the tube here, sometimes you're going to see air bubbles, and what's going to happen there is if it hasn't been sprayed in a long time, or has, you know, let's say it's been like 6 months, there is going to be some air that will filter through here. Some fragrances not. You know, I haven't really sprayed this fragrance in about a year. It still doesn't have any air in it or anything. But anyway, usually the first spray not usually, some of the time, will be more of a half spray. It's not going to be, it's almost like wasting a spray. And what I do is I go on my chest first. Then I do my ritual. So if it's going to be usually my usual standard, 1 on the chest, 2 on the neck, 1 on each pulse point is usually my standard spray. Others, it's 1 on the chest, 2 on the neck, and 1 on the back of the neck, and then I'm good to go. That's usually my go-tos as far as just any fragrance I pick up is usually what I do. The reason for 1 on the chest, again, that, a half spray. Not only that, but this is where your body heat gets very, very warm here on the chest. So it does actually project, even though you're wearing a shirt or something like that. Not even that, but also when you're taking off your shirt. So that's the reason why with the 1 spray on the chest. That's why I keep, most of the time I keep saying 1 on the chest. So this is a common practice for me. It's not something that might work for you. It's just something I do. So guys, thanks for watching. This is another Q&A session. Thank you, and have a good one.